We're about 10 miles due east of the U.S. Capitol Building at Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good one straight ahead. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He gets that to Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
The tight end Ertz in motion. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it once more with Eckler. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll run again. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Washington first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They'll run here with the rookie. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal at the Colts 7-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Commanders 7, Colts 0.
So, after the touchdown, here's Jay to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Third and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Gun, it's Jones. Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll go with the sneak. He is going to have a Colts first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
First down, Colts.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 9. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. The motion man here is McLaurin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Washington.
7-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And in motion is Brown. On play action, Daniels has caught left side. That's Ertz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down. Run this straight ahead with Eckler. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. These guys are set up 1st and goal. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. As we are ready, and he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Colts 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Room to run past the 30. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On play action, it's Jones. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Jones to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Colts 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. The Colts are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Schrader now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and Deebo Samuel making their way out. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10. That's a 16-yard
The defender
line.
has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And third down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. To the air again is Daniel. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Bobby Wagner getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing now is Jones. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, But now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Automatic 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Trying the left side. And caught by Pittman. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd down, they need 5. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Might be Singer still that time. Makes the play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Now, Jones. To the left side and taken in by Downs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Taylor. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Jones gonna hang on to it here, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Taylor is trying to pull his way in, and he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Schrader now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Austin Eckler and the rest of the Commanders' offense back out onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Now Daniels. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Jones now on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Back to throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Over the middle, he's got one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So on fourth down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal.
A 37-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Colts will take a 24-21 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return, it's McCaffrey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Noah Brown. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClaurin. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Daniels gonna throw again. Off he goes. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He takes off, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now a play fake. Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. He'll step up and run. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Colts 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. To throw, it's Jones. Looking middle, and he's got down. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Now Jones. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Here's Jones to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Daniel. Caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. Unfortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll step up and run this. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Washington.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. The Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, Colts 24.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
2nd and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jones. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll in this defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Jones. That one into the hands of Downs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
5 yards on
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's picked.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Colts about to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's swung out to Eckler. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end Ertz in motion. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. Throwing now, Daniel. Short one there, he's got Ertz.
Complete to Zach Ertz. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end base. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Daniels going to throw again. He's got a man. It's McClure. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Samuel. On play action, Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Gay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Colts 24.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they had responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Jones. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like 3rd down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. The Commanders' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he's in! Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Colts 24.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, broken down at the 23-yard line. Colts offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Gun, it's Jones. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down. Shotgun now for Jones. Pass right side to down. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jones to the air again. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. To throw, it's Jones. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He runs with it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score. Commanders 42, Colts 31.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.